Welcome back, friends and fictional folk, to You Can Certainly Fry, the show where I tell you how to butcher and eat your favorite tabletop RPG monsters. So if you remember the episodes about cooking gelatinous cubes and black puddings, much of those videos also apply to gray oozes. However, what separates gray oozes from their cousins is their flavor. Where domesticated gelatinous cubes and black puddings are used to make sweet, candy-like foods, domesticated gray oozes have a more savory flavor. Turning back to our gelatinous cube domesticating drow Uterna Emirin, it turns out she expanded to other oozes after the success of her jelly cubes, and set her sights on gray oozes next. What she discovered is that, like their cuboid cousins, gray oozes grow to a smaller size in captivity, and their acid loses much of its potency. They're also very cheap to feed, since you can mostly just give them slag and scrap left over from forages. For the purposes of food, however, it was discovered that these domesticated gray oozes taste a lot like raw oysters, and their weakened acid gives it a zest similar to Tabasco sauce. As you might imagine, these became very popular in bars and pubs throughout the Underdark, much like the jelly cubes did, though some people can get a bit squeamish about the idea of eating something that's still alive. But that is unfortunately unavoidable with slime, since slaying them causes their bodies to lose all cohesion and become puddles of goo. I don't much care for them because I don't like oysters, but I respect the ingenuity. And speaking of popularity, I have a new recipe up on my Patreon, and a poll to decide which of the true giant cuisines we'll look at in the future. If you want to get your hands on that, or participate in the poll, be sure to check out 2 more videos to keep TikTok happy, and then hop over to my Patreon to get signed up.